Hello lovelies, thanks for stopping by and welcome back to another amazing video of my lock journey. I am 4 years locked today, and instead of celebrating my journey, I'm here contemplating to bring it down or comb it out. So on this video, I'm just going to take you through the reasons why I'm contemplating to bring my locks down. So feel welcome and watch the video up to the end. This video can be of help to someone who is going through the same case as mine. So here I'm trying to separate my locks. They are overdue for retie, and this is a growth of 6 months. And this was due to unavoidable circumstances. I was unwell for close to 2 months. I was bedridden. I couldn't take good care of my hair. And as you know my story here, I've shared it. I have low density on my crown area, and right now, I'm experiencing some thinning at the root, which I've been really struggling with for some time. So, yeah, I'm trying to do my own retie. As usual, I maintain my own hair. My scalp is so sensitive, and I'm also avoiding too much tension. I'm the only person who understands my hair and my scalp. Let's see how the retie stands out, and I want your genuine opinion on this. If it's not right, just let me know if I can keep my hair or bring it down. Maybe we can bring it down, then try some concoctions to salvage the scalp and the new hair. At this moment, I have outgrown hair which were caused by the breakage of hair when trying to separate the ones that were merged at the root. Normally, if you do your reties regularly, it's rare to have this kind of problems, more so when you have low density and thin hair. Don't take too long without your retie. Actually, it should not even go past 6 weeks to avoid this kind of thinning that I'm experiencing now. As usual, our hair are different. You can find your crown is thinning or your crown is way low density while the other parts are just okay. So you'll have to treat your hair differently. Now this is how my scalp is showing. You can tell I'm having some track alopecia there. This is after doing halfway retie, and for sure it's not looking nice because of the new growth is way too thin, and it cannot cover that place nicely. Now, from my own experience, I will boldly tell those who have low density hair not to take too long without doing the retie. And also, when you're doing retie, make sure you don't do that very tight rotation, 4 point rotation, and it should not go up to the scalp so that you avoid this tension that is causing trachalopecia. And I've also come to realize that our hair keep on changing. In 7 years, we have different hair. Maybe 7 years ago, you had high porosity hair. So mostly as we age, our hair mostly becomes dry in the scalp, and also your hair texture changes, and that makes it not to retain the moisture for long. Like now, my hair is now on very high porosity, and it used to be on a low porosity. So my scalp tends to get so dry, it cannot hold moisture. So if you are experiencing such things, you need to moisturize your locks like daily, and also oil your scalp to avoid the itchiness, since our natural oil cannot travel all through the shaft, and that dryness also causes the breakage. Point to note down: always when you are using a product on your locks, be it Sisterlocs or Microlocs, ensure you shampoo your hair at least twice a month or once a week to avoid buildup or any lint. Now, by now, you're just wondering what's causing my thinning lock. I know quite a number of things that are causing breakage or even thinning of the lock from the root, and also the breakage of the shaft. But this one of mine, I can't lie to you, I don't really know what's causing my thinning of the locks from the root. I've not been this keen. This is something that didn't just start yesterday. I've been experiencing this for about now almost 7 years. And these are the same reasons I brought down my traditional locks when I started experiencing some thinning. And for sure, I haven't visited any dermatologist or trichologist. I'm just thinking it's something to do with my health issues, the drugs I'm using, and they're part of my life, and I will use them like forever, not unless I reverse the condition. And also, maybe the menopause. I'm not getting any younger, and as we know, as we age, menopause also comes with hair loss and also trachealopecia. All these things can be managed if you visit your dermatologist or trichologist so that you know the root cause before starting on any medication and taking good care of your locks. I hope mine will be reversed and my hair will be nice again. Guys, it was nice hanging out with you. Thanks for watching my video up to this end. If you're coming across my video for the first time and you like what you're seeing, kindly consider subscribing, like the video, and hit that notification bell so that if I upload a new video, you will be among the first to get notified. And don't forget to leave your opinion in the comment section below. I need to know if I should bring it down or keep it. And I hope to see you in my next. Thank you and God bless.